What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Up the Humbugs. And we are celebrating. Yes, spoiler alert, we won the playoff finals, baby. We beat Witham Town 2-0 at Rosemary Lane, and we have been promoted to the Isthmian Premier Division for next season. Back-to-back promotions. I can't believe it. Very, very unexpected, but very helpful in our quest to take Halstead Town to the top. Of course, our ultimate goal in this is to take them to the Premier League and eventually win the Premier League with Halstead Town. Now, we're a long way away from doing that, but back-to-back promotions is very, very helpful in getting us one step closer to the promised land, so to speak. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be looking at the end of season review. We're going to kind of fly through it a little bit, look at the highs and lows of the season, and then we're going to finish off by taking a look at the tactic that I've chosen to go with for next season, and maybe discuss some of the players that we might be seeing leave the club. Right then, we talked about players potentially leaving the club. Let's take a look at the players that joined the club this season, starting with Ryan Makings. What a player he was. We signed him literally with 3 games to go, I think. I think it was at the start of that bumper episode that I did a couple of days back. He came in, just amazing. Amazing. If I get... No, what am I looking for? Recent form? No, what am I looking for here? Overview? Where's his stats? Is it not on here? Oh, it's here. Player history. Yeah, really, really good player. 4 games played for us in the league. He scored 2 goals. He then played in a cup as well. So he played 6 games in total, 4 goals and an assist, a 7.5 average rating. He got 2 player of the matches in 6 games. Amazing. I'd love to sign him permanently. However, I don't think it's going to be possible. He will demand a high salary, and that's not something I can give next season based on our finances. We are going to have to look at having some kind of rough salary cap and not go spending above the odds on some of these players. Miles Fenton. Where do I begin with this lad? Such a good player. I hope we keep hold of him. I hope I don't have to kind of sell him to help club finances. He's valued at up to 9k. I reckon we could get even more for him because he was just brilliant. 27 years of age, 4 stars, with the ability to, or the potential to go a little bit further. 11 total appearances, 3 goals and 3 assists, 3 player of the matches as well. He was a fantastic addition to our midfield. Sam Johnson, great addition to the defence. Didn't play too much this season, 8 starts and 4 substitute appearances, a 6.87 average rating. He did get 2 assists in a cup, apparently, but a very good player, and being 23, he can definitely improve. I can almost guarantee he'll be at the club next season. He's in my plans. I've done a rough plan of who's going to be here. I can tell you that at the moment, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9 players definitely staying. I think our squad's about 25 big. So that kind of tells you the mindset I'm taking into next season. Khan Kevser Jr., really good player. He should be here next season. Hit the ground running, kind of stopped performing halfway through the season, but 32 league appearances, 11 goals, 3 assists and 1 player of the match. Kind of played in all different positions. Potentially looking to play him as a striker next season, or at least a half decent backup. Now we'll just scroll through the rest because there's so many to mention. We had Mason Hall join us, really, really good centre back from Canvey Island. 7.03 average rating for him. Charlie Patterson did well on loan, picked up a couple of injuries though. Dom Panasar-Dower started off well, kind of dipped in form towards the end of the season. Rio Sawyers was a good addition at centre back. Harry French, we finally got a really good goalkeeper between the sticks. Again, had a bit of a rocky patch, but came back into it. Callum Emptage joined us. He did okay. George Baker Moran joined us. Had a tough time at the beginning. Then went on a bit of a goal spree towards the end of last season and helped us. I guess he kind of helped us get over the finish line, really. So we signed him permanently this season. He didn't do too much though. It wasn't a great year for him. I mean, one final look at the league table can't hurt. We came so close to that automatic promotion. We were top for so long as well, but too many poor results in the last you see here, we started off strong. We actually went 20 games unbeaten at one stage, and then it began to unravel a little bit, picking up losses here and there. It wasn't terrible by any means. I mean, you look at our last, 10 games or so, there's only a couple of losses in there. So we did turn it back around, just one win away from claiming automatic promotion. But as we saw, we did it through the playoffs, and we can be very proud of that. Now, the cup competitions, we didn't do very well in. We went out very early in the FA Cup, the FA Trophy as well. Didn't get too far. We lost on penalties to Brentwood Town, and we lost on penalties to Ipswich in the Velocity Trophy. So not much money coming in from the Cups, and we'll get onto the finances in a minute. Biggest win of the season was 5-0 against Felixstowe. That was in the playoff semi-final. Match to remember, a 3-1 win against Leiston. I'm not sure why. Joe Gregory at the double, and Olakolu got on the score sheet as well. Goal of the season goes to Rowe. Shall we have a look at it? Let's try. Here we go. Here's Luke Rowe's goal of the season. Retiring. Oh, it's outrageous. He's got to be 30 yards out there. Got to be 30 yards out. What a goal that was. And a very, very good season for the New Zealand lad. It's going to be a shame to see him go. He's been awesome. Finances, it's not looking good. No new sponsorship deals this year at the moment. We did earn 6.1k in sponsorship this year. Everywhere else, though, we made a loss. And we made £1,000 in merch. Now, how we lined up, this was our strongest team of the season. According to this, Elliot Long, being our top-rated striker, kind of tells you where Gregory and Baker Moran's performance levels were this season. Just not good enough, not consistent enough. Again, Patterson's in there, really, really good. Panos Ardawa had a great start to the season, which is why he's in there as well. The 4-1-4-1 asymmetric tactic, I guess it worked. It's one we'll save and maybe bring back at some point. We will not be playing this tactic though next season. And on to the club awards. Now, the fans player of the season has been voted as Luke Rowe. I think that's so fitting. He's retiring. He had a great season, and he's won fans player of the season as well. Young player of the season went to Elliot Moore, which is quite surprising. Signing of the season, Miles Fenton. That's not surprising. Top goal scorer, Elliot Long, 16 for us. Most assists was Dom Panas-Ardawa. Most player of the match is Luke Rowe. He got 5. He has the highest average rating. And most passes completed per 90 minutes was Sonny Dutton. Now, record breakers. We've got most goals by a player in a match. I'm not sure that's a record. I'm pretty sure we've had... in fact, I know we've had players score 3 goals in one game before. I think that's just popped up because he's done it too. Most clean sheets by a player in a season. Harry French, he's done very well to do that. 14 clean sheets. Kane Gilbert is our most capped player of all time. He's also scored the most goals, 71. Our oldest player is Luke Rowe. Highest transfer fee received was for Leslie Joseph. Of course, he left us earlier this year, 7,000. How did he get on for Ilfracombe? Let's take a little look. He did okay. 16 appearances, 3 goals in the league, a 6.63 average rating. It's not terrible. How did they do in their division? Are they in the playoffs? No, they're 8th. Alright, not too bad. Hey, that's my neck of the woods. I see Falmouth. That was my neck of the woods. Good old Cornwall. Anyway, back to this. History in the making. We did it. We got to the league above. That spell of football in the middle of the season was the making of Halstead. It really set them up for success, says Jack Edwards. And David Kelly from 442 magazine says, Halstead have been brilliant since turning it on in the middle of the season. Their football was a joy to watch, and they're deservedly going up. And we fast forward to our manager timeline. This is it. This is it. We are going up to the Isthmian Premier League. I can't bloody wait. Now then, this was the tactic that we had so much success with this season. We did actually play a defensive mid. Later on in the season, we went for 2 midfielders, and it still worked. It kind of turned our season back around. We are going for a slightly different tactic next season. Now, in my head, I was thinking if we didn't get promoted, we'd just go all out attack. I'd go maybe 2 or 3 strikers, or 2 or 3 attacking midfielders, wingers. Yeah, just go for it. Now we've been promoted, it's a slightly different story. I don't want to stop playing attacking football, and it's very much one of the philosophies that the board want me to continue doing. So we are going to keep doing that, but we do have to be a little bit careful that we don't concede a ton of goals. So the tactic I've gone for is this one. A 4-4-2. Yes, we're going for a 4-4-2. I want to score goals. I want to sign a couple of strikers potentially who are going to bang in the goals. And at the same time, I don't want to leave us too open at the back, which is why we're going to be playing with a winger either side, a ball-winning midfielder. I want a roaming playmaker, someone who has the authority just to move around the pitch at their own leisure and create chances for our wingers and our strikers. And then in terms of the defence, keep it simple. 2 centre-backs, 2 full-backs, and a goalkeeper. Not a sweeper keeper. I just want him to stop shots and punt the ball long and get it up there to our strikers. I think this is the tactic to go for. I haven't done this yet. I will do that, and I'll probably bring information on the ins and outs of the tactic to you in the next episode, which will be a transfer update and potentially the start of season 4. Can you believe it? We're on season 4 already. Unreal. I said it so many times, but again, thank you to everyone watching and supporting the videos. It means so much to me. I've really been enjoying getting back and recording for YouTube. I'm really enjoying Football Manager again. I've really got the bug. I can't wait to jump on and play it. And I'm loving this series. I've fallen in love with Halstead again. I really enjoyed it the first time round. So again, thank you to everyone watching. And of course, if you're enjoying it, please hit the sub button and hit the like button on this video. It's just such a motivator for me to see that people are liking it, watching it, commenting on it. It's great. It's great. And there's going to be more content coming out. Lots of Football Manager content. I think I'm just kind of going to focus on Football Manager content and to just enjoy other games in my own time for now. Until there's like a demand for it, I guess. Which means new series and new Football Manager challenges. I've got a new series. Do I promise to start it this week? Screw it. I promise to start it. I mean, it may have started already by the time you see this video, but I promise to start it in the next week. We've got a brand new series where we are testing out tactics uploaded by you guys within the FM community, and we're going to be giving it a go with a random team that we selected over the course of 3 to 5 seasons, and see if it improves them from where they are currently in real life. So lots to look forward to. We've also got something called the 3-year challenge on the way. Now, those of you that know me and have known me for a while, you may know what that is, and it's so much fun. I can't wait to bring it. It's an interactive challenge that you'll be able to get involved with. More information will be coming out soon about that. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed the story so far. It continues. What are we, 5-6 steps below the Premier League? We're coming for the top. We're coming for the Kings. I'll see you in the next one.